Sijui kama mnakumbuka, kuna siku watoi wa Obinna walikuwa wameenda interview, walikuwa wameenda orphanage Mwiki, and one of YouTubers akawaleta kwa kamera akawafanyia interview, and I just gave my assumption and I said it is not advised kuinterview watoto kwa kamera, right? That is what I said. So yes, the other day one of the ladies that have been being used and sent groups of women to come and insult me was somewhere trying to use, yani anajaribu kutumia points zangu kuni attack nazo. So she was trying to be like, mbona Vicky anaongeleanga watoto? So I was like, what is that thing, what is that bad thing that I said maybe about watoto, because I can't remember. So the only mistake that according to that lady is when I keep saying like Lola loved them on Facebook so much. So that is the only mistake. Some women though. Nitaanza na violence. Nyinyi ndio mmenifunza violence. So nitaanza na violence. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and what's up, everybody? I hope you're doing well and that everything is okay. I hope that God has taken good care of you and that God has taken good care of your families. And it is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you guys in good health. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're watching me for the very first time, my name is Victoria Mima, and once again, it's a pleasure to have you on board. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. I've seen your love, guys. I have seen your love, and I'll forever reciprocate. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching today's video. You are amazing, and I love you so much. To my new subscribers, please feel at home, feel appreciated. This is a home of positivity, and you should say that giving up is not an option. The woman is seeing on a screen is none other than Victoria Mima, and once again, it's a pleasure to have you on board. The other day, Obinna was having a very candid and deep conversation with his kids. And one thing that you people should understand is that Obinna's kids are public figures. So unaonanga wako na YT channel. So unaonanga wako na Instagram. So wamama wakunifungulia live huko TikTok, kabla useme kitu ingine, usifanye kila mtu aone una akili. Sometimes think before you say whatever you want to. Think before you say whatever you feel like you want to say. But for me, I said one thing, ladies and gentlemen. So long as Obinna and them on Facebook, they are not complaining. The rest is noise. Because I cannot believe we are at that point yenye sahi, you are trying so much, mufanye dem wa Facebook aonekane ndio mbaya kabisa, just because she decided to keep quiet. Once again, I will not allow that. And so Obinna was having a candid conversation with his kids. Iyo clip imepostiwa tuko, I think hata NGO imepostiwa kila mahali. So by the end of the day, una watch hii video, tena usiende kunifungulia live huko TikTok ukisema at Victoria anataja maneno ya watoto wa Obinna. Ladies and gentlemen, Obinna's kids are very brave. And those kids are very intelligent. They know when daddy is happy and they know when daddy is not happy. They know what will work for daddy and they know what will not work for daddy. They know what makes their daddy happy and they also know what doesn't make their daddy happy, or rather what makes their daddy angry or sad. They were just having a conversation. And one of daughter that was like, daddy, hata sahi usituolete mtu mwingine tena. And Lola was like, daddy, hata your previous ex alininyang'anya sweat. You could see at some point, nimesoma comments, like comments zinakuanga tu funny. Number one reason, and let me tell you something. If there is something that for me personally I love about Obinna, is the way he's a present and responsible dad. You see, we are living in a generation whereby boy child and I feel the best thing I can do ni akishapeana mimba anatoroka naenda. That is what they do. But the fact that Obinna is always present and is always responsible, that makes him the best dad. And for that, I keep giving him my flowers every day, like every day. I give Obinna his flowers. And I was watching that video asking myself a lot of questions. What do you think will make those kids be like, daddy, hata usilete mtu mwingine? And you know, for Lola, for Obinna hata alisema ile siku kuna alikuwa na host ex-girlfriend wa Eric Omondi, akasema aje kwa kamera, akasema Lola is the best, Lola is the final say, kwa sababu najua Lola anakuanga last born. Pia inamaanisha, so unajua mtu mwenye atapenda Lola genuinely inamaanisha anapenda hawa watoto wengine. But Why do you think those kids told their daddy such a statement at this particular point? Remember, a lot is happening. A lot is honestly happening. But but again, the fact that even Obinna just allows his kids, to express themselves, it's just amazing. Now let me tell you one thing. Unajua hata Obinna akitanga baby, dem wa Facebook baby, kids used to buy that idea, by the way. Kuna time baby aliwahi, sijua alikuwa na joke na nani. I think hiyo clip ilikuwa TikTok. And Ada akapatananga na hiyo clip. Do you know Ada alionyeshanga babake sometimes back. Alionyeshanga Obinna, that is. And Obinna akaileta one of their weekly show akasema, so unaona hii hata ni Ada alinionyesha. So maybe pia watoto walikuwa carried na ile wave ya baby. Are they disappointed? We can't say it at the moment. Because for me, what I know is that everything is okay. It's only that these two people decided to do their things underground. Nikisema hivyo, wamama wanaenda kunifungulia live huko TikTok. The second reason, and this is very clear. Obinna has been through a lot. And let me say this in this video. If there is something that has been really and up to today contributes to Obinna being trolled, and maybe akiwatch hii video ata decide, is the kind of interviews that Obinna alifanya. For instance, ile interview yenye amefanya juzi. Obinna is the trending, Obinna is a superstar. Not that every blogger mwenye anakuita akikufanyia interview, by the end of the day akona good intention. And that is what used to happen with the demo of Facebook. Tuseme hii interview ya juzi yenye alifanya, kama watu wale interviewer hawangeingiza maneno ya demo Facebook, Obinna angekuwa trolled. Hangekuwa trolled. Because place walipata Obinna wakafanyia interview, Obinna alikuwa ameenda kurekod hapo music. Nini iliwazuia kuuliza Obinna mambo with music? I told you guys, like, Obinna has a lot to give. But the fact that alifanya ile interview and those bloggers cornered Obinna. In English we call it cornered. Cornered inamaanisha like mtu amekusukuma, amekuuliza swali lingine yenye huwezi kuepa hiyo swali. Because you see now ako kwa kamera na hao ndio wanamu-interview. Wanamuuliza swali kama ati mbona ulifuta videos za weekly show. Watu wenye tuko na akili tunajua zile video hazikufutwa. Zile video zilikuwa private. Na hiyo kitu nime-explain mara ngapi kwa hii channel? More than 1 million times. But because they know they want the best caption, wakasukuma Obinna kwa ile kona yenye, mbona ulinini na mbona ulifanya nini? Mbona ulifuta zile video? So they wanted to get what Obinna will say. And finally Obinna responded. Na hiyo tu place peke yake ndio ile interview yenye Obinna alifanya, kila blogger mwenye alikuwa hapo. Ile tu part ya weekly show na demo Facebook peke yake. Those were the trending captions. Is Obinna happy? He's not happy. I told you some of these words tunaandikianga watu online, they get into these people. Ukitusi mtu hata kwa online, hiyo matusi wanga inafikia huyo mzee. So maybe the kids can see like their dad is not happy. That is why maybe ukiona mtoto anasema au situlete mwingine, maybe mtoto anadhani maybe huyo mwingine pia aletwe, pia ikuwe same situation. So watoto wako zile za, so by the end of the day we want to see our daddy happy. So is daddy going to be happy with the kind of everything commotion that is going on online? The answer is no. And interviews has been the source of Obinna's anytime. Na in this case inafaa uelewe kitu moja, si hata Obinna ndiye anakuanga mbaya. Ni before we set up Obinna in interview, they have discussed what they will ask. Na hata wakiona Obinna anakwepa. So uliona kwa ile interview Obinna alisema aje? Obinna wakati aliulizwa maneno ya weekly show and videos akasema, na by the way, but man, I wasn't naomba imagine naomba ni Kiluya. Alikuwa anasema, let me say it in Kiswahili. Alikuwa anasema, imagine hata sikuwa nataka kuongelea hiyo story, but go back and watch that interview. When alisema ati sikuwa nataka kuongelea hiyo story, one of the interviewers was like, no, just speak, because that is all that they want. The third reason as to why those kids said those statements, truth be told, unajua story ya Obinna inakuanga huko nje, kila mtu anaijua. I told you guys there was a time Obinna was in a very toxic marriage, and those kids were watching. Kwanza Leron and Brianna. Kuna time one of those daughters alikuwa anafanya birthday and I think Brianna attended that birthday. Mi hiyo ndio siku nilianza kufollow Obinna. So watu wenye sometimes you feel like entitled, some of us tulijua Obinna kitambo. Tulieni guys, tulieni. And that interview Obinna alikuwa nani, like how those kids used to be treated. So maybe those kids again, they are afraid maybe inaweza fika at some point pia wapitie whatever they went through. Keeping in mind that they saw everything that their dad was going through. So maybe those kids have that fear that, dad pia anaweza pata msee mwingine alafu tena ikuwe vile iko. But let me say the truth the way it must be said. Obinna's kids have a very special love to them on Facebook. And you must agree with me on that. Number one of the reason is that, you know, this girl brought the joy. By the time Obinna alikuwa anaanza kufanya kazi na demo wa Facebook, guys. Ndio maana mimi nawaambia, isifikie saa hii, mwanze kuona demo wa Facebook ati ndio mbaya zaidi, just because aongei. Msianze kumcrucify. Na nikisema hivyo simaanishi ati, nimeona pia nikisema hivyo, some women DM me kuniuliza ati, so we are not grateful because Obinna held demo wa Facebook hand. And I keep telling these people up to today, even when demo wa Facebook goes for an interview and she's asked anything about Obinna, the girl has been so positive since day one. She has never disrespected Obinna even in any way. Hata ulisikia anaitwanga Viki ule sister ya demo wa Facebook. Alisema aje kwa ile interview ya Martin. Alisema even up to today they are like, you know, thank you Obinna for holding our sister's hand. Like the whole family is grateful. When we say demo wa Facebook brought a certain joy in Obinna's life, we are not saying that we are ungrateful. We are not saying like that. No, nobody has ever said like that. It is very unfortunate some 2 or 3 women behaves as if they know everything about Obinna and demo Facebook. It is that entitlement. Hii entitlement ndio inafanyanga. Sometimes sisi mafans. Sisi sometimes ndio tunaribianga our celebrities hata majina and everything. It is very unfortunate that as I record this video, we've got some people that feel like demo Facebook is not grateful enough to Obinna. Even Obinna keeps saying every now and then that this girl mpaka anamuitanga mama. Unaweza ita mtu mama mtu mwenye hayuko grateful. Let us not force this enmity. Let us not build these walls. This is online, is all about numbers. Online is all about views. Makosa ikifanyika imefanyika. You don't have to lay that burden kwa fans in the name of Team Baby. We don't have to do that. Some of us, we support both of them. And they know, Obinna and them on Facebook knows Victoria supports us genuinely. Genuinely, and they keep saying, genuinely. Because I know how online operates. I'm in this space. Mukisikia nikiwaambia hapa na hapa ni vibaya. Mukisikia nikisema kuambia huyu na huyu hivi ni vibaya, inafaa fanya hivi. Sisemi hivyo ndio nionekane mzuri. Nasema hivyo kwa sababu najua that way will work. By the end of the day, we want to win as a team. Who doesn't want to win, guys? Everybody wants to win. And then the last reason is that, you know, those kids Obinna are trained in a way that they can express themselves anyway, anytime, anywhere. That is the best thing, you know, letting your kids express themselves. You know, that means huyu mtoto hata akitoka nje hawezi finyiliwa because the kid knows what is right and what is wrong. And that was a very nice conversation. Lakini ukweli ni kwamba mpende msipende. Kwanza Lola anapendanga baby sana. Wacha tena niseme hii. Lola anapendanga baby sana. Sana, sana. And that is a fact. I don't know what you think. Please tell me what you think down there in the comment section. Because from me, guys, I wish to see you in my next video. Bye-bye.